All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a quick video here on downloading and installing drawing template files. These are special drawing template files. These are the template files that we're going to use for Module 2 and Module 3 so that you can do the drawings and take advantage of the different features and elements of the template files. These are the CAD department template files that we've created for our use. Before we use them, we have to download and install them. So I'm just going to show you how to go through that. So I have them located in Module 2. That's where we're going to start using them for these drawing assignments. So let me expand Module 2, and then you'll see the page using template files, which I'll open. So this says, before starting the drawing assignments for Module 2, download the following template files, and you can see the two template files, MVCC Mechanical Inch.dwt and MVCC Mechanical Metric.dwt. So these are template files. The first one is the template file for inch drawings. The second one is the template file for metric or millimeter drawings. You'll notice that both of these have the extension .dwt. This is a way for AutoCAD to differentiate between a template file with a drawing file, because a drawing file has a DWG extension. Let's get started. So what we want to do is position the cursor over this and right click and go to Save Link As. And one of the things that I suggest is that you create a folder for this class, for the drawing files that you're going to be working on in this class. It'll make things a lot easier, finding things and utilizing things and all that good stuff. So I'll show you how to do that too. So I'm in my 145 folder, but let's pretend that I wanted to make a new folder for class. What I would do is go up to the new folder button up here and click on that, and then it's going to pop up, and I'm going to call this MDT 145 Summer 2020. I'm going to hit enter. So I've created that folder. Now I want to open that folder, so I can double click on that folder, and now I'm in that folder. You can see up here on the bar up here the location of that, and I'm in that folder. So now I'm ready to save that drawing file. So there's the file. I hit save and it's saved. You can see it down here. And now I want to do the same thing for the metric. So right click, Save Link As. It should take me to that folder. It does. I'll say save. All right. And now we're ready to turn our attention to AutoCAD. So the way that we set up AutoCAD to use our own templates is we have to direct AutoCAD to know where to look for those templates. Okay. So if you look down here, if we go to our normal location for starting templates, you can see that the files that I just downloaded are not there. Why? Well, because AutoCAD is looking in a specific folder, and it doesn't know where I just placed those files. I did not place them in the folder for AutoCAD's template files that are installed when you install AutoCAD. Okay, and I'll tell you why we didn't do that. But so what we want to do is we want to go up to the application menu and we want to use the options button. But notice that the options button's not there. In fact, there's a lot of stuff missing from the application menu, and that's because we're not in a drawing file right now. We're just in the start menu, start screen, but we're not in a drawing file. So actually, to do what we're gonna do right now, we have to start a drawing file. Now, whether you open an existing drawing file or whether you start a new drawing file with any old template, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, you just need to get into a drawing file. So I'll start it with the AutoCAD template. And now when I go to the application menu, you see there's the option button that we want to use. Okay, so I'm going to click on options, and it's going to open up the options dialog box. And we're going to go to the Files tab, the first tab on the left-hand side up here. And we can scroll down, and you can see one of the entries right here is Template Settings. Okay, So what we want to do is we want to expand that in this tree. This is a tree, and we want to expand that by clicking on the plus sign right here. And now we can see drawing template file location. So that's what we want to change to tell AutoCAD where to look for our templates. And I'm going to expand that as well. And here's the location. This is what I was talking about. This is the current location for our template files. For the template files that AutoCAD has out of the box that are installed when you install AutoCAD, this is where they're located. Mine is going to be slightly different than yours. Obviously, mine has Bales on it, but it's going to be something similar to this. So it's C, Users, Bales, App Data, Local, Autodesk, AutoCAD 2020, R23.1, ENU, Template. The problem with that is finding that in your on your hard drive is a little bit problematic. That's not a normal location that we go and we search and we use for things. So we're actually going to change this. Okay, so we're going to change it to look in our folder that we just created and placed our template files in there. Okay, so we're not actually going to delete the existing template files. They're still going to be there, but we're going to change where AutoCAD looks for them. So we're going to click on this, highlight that folder location, and go up here to Browse. And now we're going to go and find that folder that you just created. I know mine is on my OneDrive. Where's OneDrive? There it is. So mine is on OneDrive, Documents, MDT Department, MDT 145, and there it is, MDT 145 Summer 2020. All right, so now I'm going to say OK, and notice that that changes to that current folder. Okay, so that's what we want. And we're ready to say Apply and OK. And so what does that do? Well, now let's look. When I go to the application menu and say New, aha, look at that. There's my two drawing files, or my two template files. So I can start a new drawing with the inch template. All right, or I can go to New, and I can start a new drawing with the metric template. All right. Now we'll go into much more detail about templates and how to use them and all that stuff. But right now, the only thing that I really wanted to do, that I needed to do, was to show you how to download the template files, place them in a folder that you can then direct or point AutoCAD to, and using the options dialog box and the files folder, we can set the template settings to know where to look for those template files. Okay. One last thing. So if you are wanting to use any of the let's say the AutoCAD template or any of the other templates that AutoCAD came with when you installed it, what you can do is search for those. Okay, I'll show you a couple ways you can do this now, because sometimes you might want to start a drawing file, a new drawing, but we can search for that. So we can go to your C drive, and then you can search for, let's say, acad.dwt. Now I'm not going to sit here and watch it search because it's going to take a while to search for this, but you can search for that. And then you can take those files and copy them, not move, but copy them into your new folder. That way you have, access to them in your new folder. All right. One other thing, in case you want to get started with a new drawing file, but you don't want to use the template, here's another way that you can do that. So we go to File and New, right? And it shows us these two templates, right? But notice this little triangle button right there. Watch what happens when I hit this. When I hit this, Open with no template, imperial, which is inches, or open with no template, metric, right? So we actually don't, the thing that I just explained to you, copying your files over to the new, you actually don't need to do that, unless you specifically need some templates. You can always start a new drawing with no template in this manner. Okay. All right. So that's all I got for you. Hopefully that'll set you up for using the template files and getting started with assignments, drawing assignments from Module 2. All right. Thanks. Bye.